Hello, friends. It's Chapo.
On their fucking big heads. Okay. Fun had by all at TPUSA Youth Summit. Dozens dead.
Left shark firing a T-shirt crowd into the cannon and screaming, "Who's ready for some memes?" The left can't meme, he said. We're having more fun than them. We're way funnier. We're more awesome. On big screens at the side of the stage was a slideshow of conservative memes to underline Johnson's point. The memes included Baby Yoda wearing a TPUSA shirt and hat with a laughing Kanye in the background.
That's awesome.
That's a meme.
That's great,
that's
dude.
a meme.
That's great.
In many ways, that is like purely postmodern.
Yeah.
Like that's such an assemblage of like I can't tell if he doesn't know how they work anymore or he's just like this is he just finished his blue period and is moving on to cubism.
Yeah, they're like surrealist memes. It's just like you
just taking it apart.
Yeah, like they have the
yeah.
reference don't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. See, like the reason why I brought up that anecdote from New Hampshire is because I just genuinely don't think he's a smart man or particularly attentive to what he does.
No, but I like the idea that he's like got like a Dada-esque commitment now.
Yeah.
Well-
That's in my fantasy. Like he's just like
What-
no, let's just assemble them with no.
I'm
memes.
asking the question, what are memes?
All right, here are a few more memes. The painting American Gothic, but
Okay.
with Greta Thunberg and David Hogg's faces photoshopped onto
Oh
it.
yeah,
Okay.
they're gay together. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
And a photo of AOC looking confused, caption, "So am I the president now?"
That's tight. That's fucking tight.
That's a meme.
That's
a meme.
a fucking meme.
That's a meme.
No doubt. No
Fuck.
doubt in my mind.
The one
I
before
feel- I
that
feel
though doesn't
memed
even really have like a negative connotation to it.
Well, she's
Like
dumb.
they like
Well,
they
then
like American Gothic. Like they like that they like that imagery.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
but no, it's because they're frowny and sour, like those old
Yeah,
square
okay.
yeah, they're
farm
sort of
people.
They're
They're just
dour.
scolding
Yeah.
you. You can't
They're
have
wagging,
guns
yeah.
or meat.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
memes.
Yeah.
We're taking away your memes.
If you meme on somebody, it's a hate crime.
All right.
I hate it. I hate it when epic conservatives make a Pepe of their grandmother.
Honestly, getting mad at David Hogg, that feels even more distant than the left shark thing. He doesn't do anything. I mean, he's just like a college student now.
Yeah, he just like posts.
He's
It
turning
used to-
into a lefty shit poster
Yeah,
now.
there was like 2 months where like all the conservative posts about David Hogg. Do you remember? They were
Oh, yeah.
so good.
They were really
like,
good.
yeah,
he was
this
like
is-
their Timothy Chalamet.
This is like, yeah.
Your tweet about it is one of my favorite tweets.
It was like
It's like, all right, David Hogg, here's the deal. You try to lift me up by the hip, and if you can't do it, son, then I'm going to lift you up by the hip. And I forget what this is about.
that's what it was like. It was
Yeah,
crazy. It was like there were so many posts where it's just guys who like lost the plot and were like, I would love to get David Hogg naked, make sure that he's very slippery, and try to grab him and watch him fly all over the place.
Watch him just squirt out of my arms as I try to wrap him up.
David Hogg, I would love to debate you in a bathhouse. Just like all these
You
weird,
better own a towel, son.
all these weird like 55-year-old men who were like had kids but like had one gay experience in the Merchant Marines and like 40 years ago and are just like pissed off at the world. I just want to homoerotically punish this boy. It was a strange time in America.
Oh, good. Recap here. Baby Yoda wearing a TPUSA t-shirt. American Gothic with Greta Thunberg and David Hogg. And a photo of AFC with the caption, "So am I the president now?" More than once, Johnson paused mid-sentence because he was laughing at the memes too hard.
Fucking imbecile.
Imbecile.
It's like I used to think like, do you remember when BuzzFeed Benny first popped on the scene? You and I posted a lot about him because it was like, oh, we thought he was like, oh my God, he's like laundering youth culture. This is like a clever like coke back thing. And then it's like the more we've seen of him, it's just like, oh, this is a purely man.
Yeah, but he's still coke backed is the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He's always failed up.
Yeah.
Even after like the plagiarism thing should have ended his career.
He got fired from a second place for plagiarism.
But
Well,
he keeps getting hired despite showing no actual ability to connect with young people. But I guess that's what we never realize is, oh, his audience isn't young people, it's elderly people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like Charlie Kirk. I mean, then they work together.
TPUSA,
TPUSA is an actual. This word gets overused. It is an actual grift on old conservative people. You scare them with what your grandkids are learning. They're learning genders. We're going to protect them from the genders, and then they write you a check. Meanwhile, the only kids that show up are kids who want a fucking piece of the action.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like that's also why basically you could never trust anyone who is a child prodigy
Yeah.
because they
God.
turn into actual like bow tie wearing psychopaths.
Yeah, no, it's like Herbalife.
Benny Johnson was a 32-year-old child prodigy when he was signed at BuzzFeed.
So just lastly here, it says, they don't want to speak your language. They don't understand you, Johnson 32 said. They don't understand us, the way that we communicate.
fellow kids.
What drugs has he been doing? It sounds like he's experiencing ego death in public.
I would like to get him in a room with a bunch of just aimless black-pilled Zoomers because he clearly is. He's getting up there now. I feel like he's losing his relevancy.
Well, yeah, the Zoomer conservative movement is just people like drawing illustrations where they talk to a girl and like planning mass shootings.
Yeah.
They're whatever they're into, they're not into this.
Well, Felix, I was thinking about this the other day, and like Benny said it here at the conference, and they love to say it. The left can't meme.
Yeah.
Which is actually kind of true.
Yeah.
Right.
Every left meme is like 75 paragraphs. like the first like bad left memes I saw were like in the aftermath of the 2016 primary, and it would be like a picture of like Neera Tanden. It's like, my name's Neera Tanden. List every bad thing Neera Tanden did in her career, and it's like, come on, man, show me the frog.
Yeah.
Not the frog. Show me the.
I like the
nickel
frog too, but I missed that boy.
The boy.
That was a pure moment.
Here come that boy. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, that's it though. The best memes aren't. They're not left
not
or right.
political. They're not
yeah.
political.
They're
Because
exploitative politics.
left memes are so fucking didactic.
They're purely
and they're so didactic, and they get one. It's the problem with all political memes. They get one joke and repeated forever. That's why you've seen so many fucking posts and cartoons and blah blah blah, where it's like a fucking Nazi and then like a cool Antifa guy, and the Nazi's like, I want to do the Holocaust, and the Antifa guy's like, I'm against that, and then it's like, dumb liberal pussy. Both these things are the same. How many hundreds of times have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No, it doesn't work that way. Like memes are largely aesthetic. I want the little unicycle.
Yeah, it's like what, like the
unicycle frog.
The like fucking deep fried Zoomer memes where it's just like completely absurdist and barely any words. It's like cool. Like it's not really my style of thing, but it's like it's more honest to what that's supposed to be than any of this shit.
Give me a handsome Squidward.
And most right memes, as you think about it, are boomer cringe and awful.
Yeah.
Like really, it's just the fringe Nazis who have the good memes. Honestly.
Yeah, well, no, it's like the memes that have staying power or become part of a larger vernacular were either created by or proliferated by like Zoomer alt-right weirdos. And like the thing is, like they're very proprietary about that. But the thing is, like the reason they last and are so funny or have a kind of like a valence culturally is because for a meme to be successful, it has to be like a perfect little capsule of idiocy.
Yes.
Of like anti-meaning garbage.
Yeah.
But also like permutable into different interpretations.
Exactly, like-
most of which will be bad.
Yes.
But a few people will bump it up.
Like-
It's closer to like a folk kind of like your mama jokes or something. Like you have a medium that you work with. Most of them aren't good. Once in a while, someone did something amazing with it.
And like Virgin versus Chad.
Yeah.
Like there's so many variations of that. I always love Virgin versus Chad, but what's so funny about it, or like why it is replicatable, or like you can riff on it, is because the original thing is something that these people sincerely believe in.
Yeah.
Like this is like a summation of their worldview, which is what makes it so funny.
But I mean, Virgin versus Chad, that didn't start politically. It started like on 4chan, like it was like nerds making fun of other nerds, identifying the virgin walk, which is a 100% identifiable funny thing.
Or soy face or things like that.
Right. And the Chad walk is like, it's like a joke response to that. But like this didn't start as like really political. Like a lot of these things that like are ascribed as political memes are just like, they're bastardized to like add on a bunch of meaning. And it like makes them less fun for sure.
Well, just like with anything with like internet virality, like anything that's created with the intention of being popular or viral is just doomed. It goes nowhere, right? Because like like I said, you need that kind of like initial like seed of just sort of banality, nihilism, really really shitty art skills, and just kind of like just like I said, a perfect capsule of just idiocy and like anti-meaning is what makes these things.
And when someone does something interesting with them, it's someone doing emulating outsider art. When there's like when you hear a good Daniel Johnston cover, but most of them are very bad, and people shouldn't do that.